Ray Risdon, it's awesome to have you down here, obviously watching Josh. Can you give us a bit of an insight into how Josh first started getting into soccer?
Well, we were an Aussie rules family, and the people said to me, if you want a good Aussie rules player, start them in soccer. So I started them in soccer, and that was it. He loved it and fell in love with the game, as did his brothers, and just stayed with it there. So, yeah.
Obviously, Josh has had so many highlights in his career.
Yeah.
Going to the World Cup, obviously a big one. Winning
Yeah.
the championship with us,
Yes,
another
yes.
big one. How proud is it to see him
Oh, look, it's
achieving this?
fantastic. Yeah. Tick off those milestones which are important to any soccer player, and to see he's done most of what he wanted to set out to do, but he's still got a few years left to see what he can achieve with the club. Yeah, it's been real pride and very proud of what he has achieved. Yeah.
Was everyone sitting around the TV those World Cup games?
Oh
Do you remember
yes,
watching them?
yes, I remember him. Yes, couldn't sit down. I'd just pace up and down the lounge here watching the games. I couldn't sit, but that was a huge highlight for him. Yeah, it was great.
I love it.
Well, Josh has two brothers, and they're very close in age. There's 3 years between the three of them, and like when we used to have backyard soccer matches, it was on for young and old. He had a couple of friends that used to come down from Perth, and when the five of them got together, it was blood and bone, and yeah, no quarters asked or given. It was flat out. So that's where he gets it from. It's not really in his nature, because off the pitch he's very quiet, as you know. But once he's on that pitch, it's all or nothing.
Alrighty, Josh, we were just having a chat to your dad. A few secrets about when you were younger. How cool is it to have your dad here watching you train, have the whole family here, and yeah, great day with all the fans.
It's awesome. Obviously living away from home, don't get to spend too much time with the family, so it's good to have Dad over here for a couple of weeks and spend time with this little one and myself.
When you were a kid, what do you remember about support from your dad when you first started playing?
Yeah, look, obviously I just remember loving the game when I was younger. Dad was one of my first coaches, so he helped me fall in love with the game. And then as I got older and decided to sort of make a career out of it, Dad and Mum were extremely supportive. Did so many sacrifices for me to get where I am. So extremely grateful for what they did for me. And it was a lot of work driving to and from Perth more than a few times a week.
About 4 or 5 times a week, mate. Don't worry
So
about that.
I'm extremely grateful for what they did for me, and I wouldn't be here if they didn't make those sacrifices. This is every bit as much as their journey as mine.
What are your best dad tips that you're bringing into being a dad now? What are some of the things that you picked up from when you were a kid, being raised, that you're bringing to your kids?
A few. Dad was just always playing with us. I had two other brothers similar age. I just always remember playing with Dad a lot in the backyard and going to parks and stuff. So I try to do that as much as I can. Be a fun dad and play with them as much as I can out in the backyard, and a lot of sports. For sure, that's for sure. When Bodie's a bit older, these two will be playing 1v1 at the back, and I'll be a referee. So,
is Dad fun? You play a lot of games with Dad?
yeah. What do we play? Yeah. He's camera shy like that.